Welcome. Today I'm going to run over how to change your product title without changing your URL. In BigCommerce, whatever you put as the product title is going to end up as its own the exact URL. So if I go into a product, and if I brought in a product and I didn't maybe optimize the title correctly, or put in whatever I need to make Google optimize it as much as possible, and I come in and make a change to it and I save that change, BigCommerce automatically updates that URL to include the change. So it will create a 301 redirect so that it'll automatically still come to the right product, but it still changes it regardless. So as I go in and I make this change and I delete it, it now changes it back again. So let me show you, really there is no way inside of BigCommerce doing it this way and changing the product. Well, there is. It's a real big pain though. If you want to make a change to this product, you need to come over to Other Details, scroll all the way down, and change the URL. So if, for example, I want to add this product, I want to add this change, I can come to my Other Details, I can delete it, change it back to the original URL, save it, and now I have the change in my title, but I don't have it in the URL. But as you can tell, that's kind of a pain. It takes a lot more time, particularly if you're doing that with a lot of URLs, to do that here to keep the product, because if you change it a lot or you change your words around, you're going to want to save this URL. Then you're going to want to go update your product name, and then you're going to want to go back to the Other Details, add back in the original URL because it will have already automatically updated, and then save it. So it's a lot of work for every single product to keep it in BigCommerce. The easier way to do that is through bulk export and imports. Hopefully you already know how to export and import out products. It's pretty easy, and BigCommerce actually already has videos on that, so I'm not going to show you. But if I've got an export, so this is one of my exports from today, and I'm just going to do this with the same product, make my columns a little bit bigger so it's easier. In this column, I've got my product name, so I can come in and make, we'll call this my changes to, so you can see it. I can come in and make this. Now if I make this change under product name and I come all the way over, all the way over here, you'll notice that I've got that original URL. As long as I do not make a change to this URL, it is not going to, it's going to update that title, but it's not going to update the URL of the product. Now, one of the other cool things that I found is if I open this up, you'll notice that I have Reactor Rubber Medicine Ball showing as the title on my actual tab. And I found out how to do that as well. So if I scroll over, it actually comes in as like AS. If I type in the title here, so if I want whatever this product, the product name just is going to be specifically that title right there. And then product, and if I take that over and I put that under, it's going to need to be under AS, and I put that here, and I'm going to make this changes 3 so you can see the difference. Then I can now export this. I'm going to save it as a CSV file. I'm going to come back in We're going to import the product. I did export it from BigCommerce, so I can actually override it. That's the one I just barely saved. This is going to only import one product. So there's my product. There's that ball. So now if I refresh the screen, I'm going to see my changes to here. And this is actually not big enough to note those changes. So maybe I want to put my changes here. I just want to show you what that page title means. You can see how easy it is to import into BigCommerce. BigCommerce does take a while to import if you're importing in a lot of products. There's that sheet again, copy to. Now if I refresh the screen, you can see changes 3 is here, so that's the page title, and changes 2 is here, which is the product title, and neither one of them affected this. So by far the easiest way to bulk update your product name and your page name is through the easiest way to do it is through the bulk export and import. I would not recommend doing it by individual product. Hope that helps. Good luck with your stores.